Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome for the first time. You know how people be saying when you come to their page, but hi. Anyway, I just wanted to get on here real quick just to just talk about stress real quick. That probably shouldn't be a quick talk. I say quick, but I don't really know how long this video is going to be. But I remember last year, March of last year, as a matter of fact, I made a video about not stressing. I was like, why are you stressing? Like, what are you stressing for? I'll erase that video. If y'all saw it, whatever. If you didn't see it, great. Okay. Because that day, I was stressing. I had a job interview and I just knew down in my spirit that I did not want that job. So I was like stressing so hard. And I made the video almost like, oh, I don't stress. Like, why are y'all stressing? It was so goofy. And I left it up for a while. And the more I thought about it, I was like, I'm taking this down because it's not genuine, you know? I was like poop stressing. That might be TMI, but like, you know how your stomach be like bubbling because you just don't know what's going on. And it's like, oh. Anywho, I came on here to say that stressing is, it's human. It's like a human thing to get stressed sometimes. Stress can actually be a motivator to get you to doing something that you are supposed to do. Stressing can also make you procrastinate, and I'm on that end of it, which I'm actually, striving to get past. But I just wanted to say that if you are out there and you are going through a moment of being overwhelmed, not knowing what to do, trying to figure out your next move, listen, get a pen and paper, write your plan down, and execute it as soon as you get ready. I'm not saying do it right now or, get to it. Like, what are you waiting for? ICDC college. Like, if you know what I'm talking about, you're a real OG. If you don't, you are very young. But just don't overexert yourself. Because I can get there, like I can definitely get in my head, and I think a lot of people do. I don't think that's something that is rare, because we're always like thinking about the next moment, like what do I do, where am I gonna go, and how I'm gonna pay this, or how I'm gonna get this job, or how come nobody's calling me back. Like, first of all, pray. Okay, like pray. If you're not a prayer person, you should probably, in this day and time in 2024, get the praying. Okay, if you don't know how, just start. God help. Amen. That's a prayer. A lot of people think you have to go into these deep, intricate, Lord art thou, have mercy, Saint John, on my knees, thou art I pray. You don't have to do that. Like, literally, get on your knees. Lord, please help. I need some reinforcements over here, because I don't know what to do. Sometimes it just be like that, But anywho, I don't even know how I got there, but somebody needs to hear that you just need to pray. But when it comes down to stressing, it's going to happen sometimes. We all are in this world, this crazy world together. And it's going to be moments where it's like, what in the world? Like, what's next? But in that same breath, and this is what I'm doing, because I'm currently in a situation where, if you didn't know, well, you probably don't know, I'm a contractor, a medical contractor, and my contract is ending very soon, and I have to figure out my next move, right? And even though there are opportunities out there, some are not very feasible for me. Some are not in alignment with what I'm trying to do. And it's like, dang, what am I going to do, Lord? Like, where I'm going to go? You know, I don't want to go too far from home. But then I don't want to take a job that is laughable in pay. So all I could do is just step back and just take a breath, shut down the apps, put down my pen and my paper, and just take a moment to reflect on what I got right now. What can I do? And if I have to come back to it tomorrow, I do have time to do it. If you got time to give yourself a break, by all means do it. But don't break for like a week. Don't break and never jump back on it. That's the thing. Some of us, we like, oh, you know, I don't want to deal with this right now. And you never deal with it again. And you don't want to do that. So all I could tell you, for real, I just wanted to jump on here to say that stressing is normal, but don't let it kill you. Don't let it make you sick. Because once you start getting into, you know, those stages of stress, you need to, 1, just stop what you're doing. 2, breathe. 3, take a vacation, take a break, for real. Like, overwhelming yourself and stressing yourself out is not worth your life. Some people, they've been stressing for years. They get a stroke, hypertension, heart attack, mentally break down. Like, we don't have time for that. When I talk about stressing is normal, yeah, it is, but okay, you know, I'm feeling a little something here. What I'm going to do, let me take a step back. Let me breathe. Let me woosah. And I'm going to come back to this. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. I really wanted to make a video on money matters. Because we all could use some type of advice. I'm only going to give you the advice that I can give you from my standpoint. I'm not going to give you advice from the standpoint of a 6-figure person or a 7-figure person, because I'm not that yet. But I do have little things that I'm doing to save, because I feel like I'm a pretty good saver. It just comes down to spending, and I'm not really even a big spender, but I'll say, like, when I have to pay my bills, you know, sometimes I have to jump into my savings, and that might not be a good thing, because you're saving for a rainy day, and your bill shouldn't be your rainy day. Your bill should be, you know, your bills, rainy days should be like emergencies. That's for another video. That's just like a little, you know, preview of what I want to talk about. But getting back to stress, if you're feeling crazy, if you're feeling like you are just about to go off the edge, please, by all means, take a day off, okay? Like, I'm a person that people need to tell me that, because I really am a hard worker. When I'm home, I'm so lazy, and I think I need to balance that out. Because when I'm at work, I'm so in tune to just doing my best. You can just ask anybody, any of my coworkers, like, I just want to do my best, do my job the best way that I know how. But then when I come home, I'm so tired from just being on my feet, traveling, driving, that I don't want to do anything. And it takes me a while to fold the clothes. It takes me a while to clean the kitchen, clean the bathroom. Even though it gets done, all of that stuff that I do outside of my home takes away from what needs to be done inside the home. So on the days where you're extra tired and you just can't feel like, you just don't feel like doing anything, by all means, that's what PTO is for. That's what FMLA is for. okay? I'm not pushing you to lie and say you're sick, but if you're sick in the mind for that moment, then I mean, do with that with what you dang, why I can't get the sayings right? Do as you please, do with what you will. I don't know, but just take off, okay? Like, it's hard for me to take off, but when I do, it feels so good. Like, thank you, Lord. I do not have to get up and drive an hour and a half. I don't have to be on my feet. I don't have to do anything. I can just lay here because I need it. You have to rest. You ever heard of people saying, I'll rest, or I'll rest when I die, or I'll sleep when I die? Like, that is so cryptic and just so I think it's kind of sad too that you don't know how important rest is. And some people, they're running off of fumes, and they don't know how stressed out they are until their body just breaks down, or they break down themselves. And I never want to get to that point. I have gotten to that point quite a few times at my previous employers. And it's not a good place to be. Like, my family noticed. I didn't want to deal with anybody. I didn't want to talk to anybody when I got home. Like, I just wanted to curl up in my bed, like, and that's it. And that's not good. That's not good. That's the type of stress that'll make you sick. You know, nah, we not doing that. For 2024 and beyond, we are taking a little break. We're going to do a little bit more self-care, and we're going to be mindful of our goals. Like, we elevating this thing. We are balancing this thing out. Okay. You know, take a little moment, get yourself together, take a day or two off, and then slowly get back into the grind, but not to the point where you make yourself sick again. Just do something to where you can, slide on out of the position that you in, so you can live a stress-free life. There's people out there that are living real chill, okay? Like, they're working towards their goals. They're living a life that they want to live, and they're not stressing. And that's how I want to be, A lot of people look at me, my co-workers, and they're like, oh, Tier, like, we always know you're going to have something positive to say. If you only knew what I really want to say, I want to say shut up and stop complaining, because it's stressing me out. Come on. I just want peace and positivity for the world. And I know that this world is different now. Things are different now. Okay. I don't know what I can say. I don't know what words I can say and what words I can't say. I'm not that big yet for the algorithm to put me in a black hole. But it's a lot of happenings that are going on that maybe I'll be comfortable to say in like a later time. But we have to prepare ourselves. We cannot be sick. We have to be alert. We have to be vigilant. We have to be cognizant of our surroundings. We have to be smart, because there's a lot of scammers out here. Okay? Like, I watched too many YouTube videos on, how not to be scammed. I watch American Greed. I watch, shout out to Tony Gaskins, because that's one of his favorite shows, and I love that show. I've been watching it for years, and ever since I got rid of cable, I've been missing a couple of seasons. But anywho, just watching these people and how they're so intricate and trying to get your money and mine, I think it's crazy because they're so intelligent, but then they use these devious characteristics and personalities to do nefarious things. And I just think it's messed up. But to protect yourself, and to protect your money and to protect your identity, just go the extra mile. Even if you don't have the money to like do those credit protection things. Like, I don't even have the money right now to do that. I used to have I forget the app that I had, but it will let you know if your information was on a dark web. But I'm with Capital One. This is not like a promo or anything. I'm just giving advice. I'm with Capital One, and they will let me know for free that, my name ended up on, somebody's using my name or my number for something. And you can take action like that. I mean, of course, if you have a bank, check your bank accounts very often. Check your bank accounts. I forget the YouTuber. Is his name Anthony O'Neil? I think it's Anthony O'Neil. Very popular YouTuber. Shout out to him. Always giving advice on money matters. He said to check your bank accounts every day. He said he checks his every day. And even though I check mine often, I didn't check it as frequently. And after seeing that, I started to do that. And thank God, when I had a contract in California last year, and I started seeing these transactions on my account, and I was like, what the heck is this? And it was just like little transactions from Amazon. I was like, I have not bought anything from Amazon. And lo and behold, somebody from like New York or something was using my number. And so I got it shut down. And I guess this is a Money Matters video too. Don't stress and mind your money. How about that? That's the video. But I will be talking about money and finances and stuff like that. I'm not a financial coach. Math is not my ministry, okay? But I do know how to save, and I do make sure that my bills are paid, and I do make sure that things are well taken care of, okay? I just want to make that clear. But yeah, all those transactions, I did get my money back. I mean, my little $20 or whatever, but it made me feel so vulnerable because I swipe, I tap my card everywhere I go, and I just didn't know how it happened. How did they get my number? I mean, if anybody wants to steal my identity or to steal anything of mine, I would suggest that they don't, because they're not going to get that much. I'm not a billionaire, and I'm not poor either, but, don't take my little couple dollars. I need that to get lunch meat and bread, okay? Please don't do it to me, and don't do it to anybody else. Is wrong. But anyway, I would say to check your bank account statements very often. And as far as like your phone, I watched a video of this guy that like straight up took people's phones. Always have your stuff near you, on you. I think I'm kind of paranoid / very cautious when it comes to that. Almost like, where's my phone? And I'm holding it in my hand. Like that's how I am, a little crazy. But I always make sure that I have my things on my person. I'm even thinking about getting the wallet, the RIDF, the wallet that protects your cards. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm thinking about getting that soon. But just protect yourself. This world's crazy. It's dangerous. It's like Gotham City without the Batman. Okay? Batman ain't swooping down to save you. Jesus is going to save you first, but then you got to save yourself. Okay? Like, while you're here, you got to be very careful about your surroundings. I was about to go on a whole nother tangent about safety, but right now we just sticking to stress and we just sticking to money matters. But I think they go hand in hand, because if you lose your money, your cards, your identity, your ID, your phone, that is a major stressor. That would make me sick, because I'm like, man, I all of the getting your cards back and making sure that nobody's stealing your whole life, that's a stressor. So I guess it was good that I mentioned that a little bit. But y'all, we're all in this together. We are. Like, before I press this video, and I really need to be asleep right now, because I go to work tonight. But I feel like God was just saying, you need to make a video, because there's somebody out there that needs to see this and to know that they're not by themselves. And you really not. I'm just a person on YouTube, another human being just like you, that's going through a lot of the same things like you. We all have similar journeys, but different stories. Most of us work. Most of us have to drive or make a commute to somewhere. Most of us have a family. Whether you have children or not, you have some type of family that, is out there that you take care of, or that you have some type of, what's the word I want to use? Anyway, you just have people out there that, that care about you and that you care about, right? So yeah, you want to make sure that things are in place. You want to make sure that you have everything that you need to make sure that, I don't really know what I'm saying right there. I think I'm tired and I think it's getting to me, but anywho, I love you. I think I probably should end it before you turn me off. Don't press stop yet. I just want to say it's going to be okay. Take a break. Get your sleep like I should be getting. I probably should be going to sleep soon. But yeah, mind your money, mind your stuff, your surroundings, lock your doors, your car doors, don't leave anything out. Like, that's just regular stuff. Like, don't leave your door unlocked. Don't leave private information laying around. Like, this is not 1993 or 1979 where you could do those type of things and your stuff is still there when you get back and nobody's gonna steal it from you. Like, sure, things weren't the best during certain times, but now it's different. People are not very nice. People are not very honest. And you just have to be vigilant about that. But yeah, it's time for me to go. I love you. And I'll be talking to y'all soon. I just had to jump on here to say don't stress. And just take it easy. Take it easy on yourself, okay? All right? So, yeah. Next time. Until then, I see you. Bye.